Well, in Reagan's 1964 speech, as we just saw, A Time for Choosing, we see the imprint of his belief in American exceptionalism, the idea that the United States has been uniquely called to defend freedom and democracy on the world stage. It is a conviction that will anchor his political philosophy and his foreign policy throughout his presidency. He opens the speech by telling that story of the Cuban refugee who recently fled Castro's communist nightmare, speaking to two of Reagan's friends. The Americans remarked to the effect that they're very lucky to be U.S. citizens. "How lucky you are," replies the Cuban refugee. "I had some place to escape to." And Reagan captures the essential political meaning of that exchange, doesn't he? And in that sentence, he told us the entire story. Reagan explains, if we lose freedom here, there's no place to escape to. This is the last stand on earth. Reagan returns to this theme at the very end of the speech. "You and I have a rendezvous with destiny. We'll preserve for our children this, the last best hope of man on earth, or we'll sentence them to take the last step into 1,000 years of darkness." Well, the Puritans at Massachusetts Bay, the American Revolution and Constitutional Convention, Lincoln and the Civil War, the war to defeat fascism, the Cold War against Soviet communism, the war against the welfare state. In all of these struggles, Reagan sees the future of freedom as bound up with the failure or success of American democracy. And in his view, the God of the Bible is intently interested in the outcome of the contest. Reagan loved John Winthrop's description of America's new political community as a city on a hill. A city on a hill. A reference, of course, to that line from Jesus in the Gospels, describing the new community of the faithful. Reagan carried into his presidency this unshakable confidence that America's democratic ideals would prevail over its enemies, especially over the cancer of communism. And this confidence became the most important political expression of his belief in American exceptionalism.